It is, what is it? I was gonna say January. Why still stuck on January? It is February 12th, 2021. Lesson 104. I have no idea why I said 108. Nonetheless, I seek but what belongs to me in truth. Okay. So, this lesson's going to be very easy, right? Because we're just deciding. And when we know something is our right, there should be nothing stopping us from actually having it, if that makes sense. So, it mentions that joy and peace are my right. Okay? Joy and peace are my inheritance. Right? So if it belongs to you, it's something that you should definitely receive, no matter what, because it's your right. And you have to have a place ready to receive his gifts. And that's all you should want. So, when you're making this decision of allowing joy and peace be your inheritance, you're allowing yourself to see what has always been destined for you. Okay? It's very difficult to know that sometimes when you don't know what your purpose is. But if you know that your function or your purpose is to always find happiness within yourself in every single moment, then you understand that the world is not designed to make you happy. As Eckhart Tolle says, is to make you conscious. So the more conscious you are, the more aware you are of your happiness, right? Of who you are. The more you feel happy, the more you experience yourself, true self. The more you're in misery, the more you are in your ego, right? And misery loves company, suffering. So even, people that have traumas, right, they don't really change themselves sometimes they just change their victims. So sometimes it's an ongoing process, especially if you're trying to change this identity. Sometimes it's very difficult to do that because you have to get to the core. Sometimes you have to find your purpose. And it takes time. You have to be patient, forgiving, right? Always understanding what's in front, okay? And not going ahead of yourself, right? You should not mind, okay? That's really what most spiritual masters are trying to let you understand, is that everything is just concept, okay? And mentalization and the emotionalizing of these concepts doesn't do so much, okay? The mind stops when it stops, okay? And anything other than that, self, right? Because that's where all source of all knowledge comes from. And that's why sometimes it feels like it's an emptiness. So when Buddhists talk about nirvana and what is it? I can't even think of the word, honestly. Maya, the illusion. Right? I think there's an S word, I can't really remember. It's an emptiness, okay? And being able to know that void, that radical emptiness, right, is being able to see what you have always been, ever present, ever knowing, and omnipotent, ever powerful. So, yeah, it's weird. It makes me think about a couple of things, but nonetheless, basically what they're trying to say is that your face before you were born is shown. You choose your parents before you come. You choose people that have the same traits. And we basically recycle the same karmic propensities with these familial reunions that we have, so we can awaken. That's really what we're trying to do. just trying to be more conscious. Because again, joy and peace are your rights, it's your inheritance, and that's all you should seek. You must want imperturbability more than you want approval, more than you want control, more than you want security. Yes, and you should decide to release everything that's not that's in between and be imperturbable. Yes. So you go through the process, and as you're unraveling and healing your mind, you're allowing your soul to flourish, and now you don't even identify with the spirit, you just are spirit. Okay? It's coming from being, rather than just a feeling, right? Rather than just believing, to know. So, love you guys. Sorry for switching up any of these lessons and the dates and stuff like that. But nonetheless, be consistent. That's the most important thing. Consistency allows the persistent pursuit of your full potential. That's really what you're trying to do. Sometimes it's during that pain period that allows you to actually push through. So once you allow yourself to see that you can go further than yourself, then you know what's beyond yourself. So, I'm out and about. Peace.